SheerLuxe Live is back, so you can see all the goings on behind the scenes of SLHQ. It's going to be busier than ever. We're going into not only a new fashion season, but also it's the big run-up to Christmas, so for our team, the pace is never faster than now. Plus, I'm pregnant. Coming up between now and Christmas, you'll see us work on our first jewellery collaboration, fashion hauls, the latest beauty news, from live on-screen Botox to the reveal of our next fashion and beauty box. Plus, interviews for the site, reader events, and all the day-to-day goings-on of the business. We are going to meet Trinny Woodall, so we're going to go and get her style tips. So, I mean, my God, I've never seen anything like this.
I know, so what I do is when I was looking for some place to live, I kept going into the bathroom and putting my phone here and checking the light, because I only use natural light. I never use ring light. And all the renters, I'd sort of say, no, it's not right. And they'd say, you haven't even seen the bedroom yet. And I'd say, it's all about the bathroom. Because I need this. Okay, my 10 game changers in my bathroom. All right, I'm going to start with, as a range, Julia Hunter. Only available in America and one
Never
place.
heard of Julia Hunter.
So Julia Hunter, really shitty packaging, all right, and she does...
If you're watching, Julia.
Very strong. No, shitty packaging, Julia. She's a dermatologist in America, and when you go online and you look her up, she has this thing called skin therapy. She will just chat. She's kind of a bit wacky, but she believes in peeling off skin layers. So every night I do peel, which is quite a strong one. Expensive. This is like $280. Wow. But it will last probably 6 months. So I peel, then I do an exfoliating mask, so you can smell that. Hang on, there's a new one there, but that has a real thing, and I keep that on. And then I do a vitamin A serum and a retinol cream. So when I'm on my strict regime, I'll do that, and I might do that 3 weeks a month. But then for the week a month, I'll do another regime. I'll start with exfoliating, because I exfoliate every single day. And what I do...
Morning or night?
Both.
Wow.
Okay. But what I'll do is at night, I will exfoliate, and then I will cleanse. I do it that way around. All right. So if I'm using Julia Hunter, I'll exfoliate Dr. Lancer, which is quite an abrasive exfoliant, but I might use the sensitive one or the normal one. And then I will cleanse. And the reason I do it that way round and not that way round is I want to open up my pores to get the cleanser in. So that's why I do it that way around.
Makes sense.
Okay. If you want to start gently in the art of exfoliation, something like Lizelle, Gentle Exfoliator, which is slightly it's kind of medicinal smell. Do you know this exfoliator?
Yeah.
You know, it's like Noxema when I was a child. But that's a really nice, it's got a bit of moisture in it, so your skin won't feel dry afterwards, but it's doing...
Yeah, and in fact, a girlfriend said to me, I must cleanse, what shall I use? And I said, yeah.
Days when you feel you want a bit of a wow, and your skin is dry and tired and drained, so I always use this. This is like in every video. Come on, let's do this, and let's move and lymphatically drain our skin. So instead of rubbing like that, which I do sometimes to do my exfoliator, I will do this with any cream. And then occasionally, once a week, I will do a bit of micro needling. So I do believe in little tools. So tools are as important as product. You could have the simplest product. So if you have a very limited budget, you could just use the simplest things, but use tools to penetrate them into your skin, or use a little machine, like another machine I use, which I don't have here, is Formio. So I use that sometimes with my cleanser. If you have quite a dry skin and you want a little bit of colour, oddly, I've used this for years, Dr. Hauschka Tinted Day Cream. It's an organic product. It gives you a little bit of colour and it kind of makes you glow. So that...
Do you use that as well as a foundation?
No, I don't use foundation in the day.
Okay.
I use foundation sometimes at night, but I prefer to do a tinted moisturiser and a little bit of concealer. There's a lot of concealers, but there's a very, very good concealer I love, which is not an expensive concealer, which I really like at the moment, which is NYX.
Yeah, this brand is huge,
really,
isn't it?
It's really, really cheap, but if I do compare, so I'll do that one there. The colours are also very good. I do medium. I'll do an artiste brush to do my blending, which are these really good brushes because they'll get in the corner there. And it gives a good finish, and it doesn't crease into your eye, and it takes away your dark circle.
It's good.
Okay, so that is a high street brand in Boots. They're probably £6.99. Fantastic, like the best high street concealer I could consider. Charlotte Tilbury I like, but sometimes it's slightly heavy coverage, and I don't want too much coverage, but she has, you know, she has two. She has one which is, you know, light one side, a bit of an eye cream, and then she has the other side, which is the colour. But I always find with Tilbury I'm in between two colours, and I find that frustrating. I don't want to buy two colours. One I used for years is Givenchy Mr. Light, which is a brilliant product, and they do about 6 or 7 colours, and this one is that classic pen. Put it on, it has a little bit more illumination than the NYX. The NYX is less reflective, so if you have a dark circle more than a bag, this is a very good product. Lip and cheek, cheek, lick and cheek. You want to, you know, 2-minute makeup. Maybelline. Is it Maybelline, this one? Yeah, and I just do there and there. And I'll just do my kind of freshen up my face. And I will take that and just have it in my bag. And whenever I look in the mirror and I'm tired and I've sort of had 5 hours of being on the run, I'll just do that with my lip and cheek. This.
I could smell that when we walked in. You had that on this morning. I literally live for that.
This product is texturising spray from Ombre. But
it's the most expensive thing you're going to put in your hair, but my God, I love it.
It really works. And if you, I mean, I have today quite bouncy hair. I'm doing telly tomorrow, so my hair is bouncing. But you can put this on like this, and you just sort of texturise your hair. You're going to make it probably really messy. But if you have flat hair, it gives you immediately kind of hair you can put in place and decide where you want it, and it will fluff it all up. It's slightly drying, but that's okay.
Yeah,
because,
yeah, I
it
think
works.
it's amazing.
And then you can use on the other end, where it's dry at night, you can use this, which I actually used the other day as a face mask. I picked it up and I was doing all different masks, and I thought 7-Day Miracle Moisture Mask, fantastic, let me try it. And I put it on and I was talking to camera and saying, this is really interesting. I took it off, my skin felt good. And then somebody, you know, then I went off to Geneva, I was on the way to do something, and somebody said to me, the only one I can find is a hair mask. So then I texted back, I said, it could be a hair mask, but it works. You know, and then I tried it on my hair. I tried it on the ends, and it's something you just, you know, on little bits that are dry, I put it on overnight, and it just takes away the dryness. So if you're using something which is giving you texture, you don't want your hair to look like dry hairspray-ish, so you can take the tiniest amounts and just give texture and moisture. And that is my new favourite product. So I live for my friends. So I have a friend in at the moment, let me show you. So these friends here, I kind of get coloured. There's one friend. And I wear them because I do telly twice a week, and I hate... Can
I feel?
Yeah, feel it. It's real.
I feel like it's quite a personal question.
Yeah, you can feel. You can feel, like, can I feel?
Feels good. Yeah.
But, so if I put these in, I'll then tong or blow dry 2 or 3 pieces around here, and that's kind of got the texture.
Have you tonged that to make
that's
it
been slightly tonged. So this one, I'm going to make it really accessible for you ladies. I have somebody make it for me for my hair colour. But I have bought some online, and real hair ones. And the most important thing when you buy real hair ones online, and there's a few, I can give you afterwards some names of good ones, and they'll be about £20 to £25 each, is they'll tell you the length. And the length will always be like 18 inches, will be hair like this, and then this bit of hair will be so thin and straggly. So always buy it 4 inches longer than you want it and cut it. That's the biggest trick of hair extensions. And then try and buy 2 variations of a colour and put them one on top of each other, because you never want one bulk colour if you have your hair coloured, because we have different, even you have different tones in your hair. You're more just a blonde, but you still have a little bits that are more yellow and some that are more platinum. So it doesn't look fake, you want to have texture and you want to have colour change.
Okay.
And then I just put it in, and it's the simplest thing. So I just hold it like that, take my hair back. I usually put it in quite high if I want my hair to look shorter, and if I want my hair to look longer, I'll put it in lower. And then I just clip it in. Actually, I'm putting it higher than normal, but that's okay. And then have it like that. Ah.
Amazing.
Amazing.
And it's great, and it saves my hair, because otherwise my hair would be totally fucked. Alright, so colour wire is my favourite one. I have tried every single one.
That stuff's amazing.
Alright, but let's say I go in here. Let me just find, because I am slightly it's just there, okay? There?
Yeah.
And you just cover it and take away. So you can do it near your hairline.
Yeah, amazing.
And, no, hang on, I've done it. You see, I did it a few days ago, but there, where I'm slightly growing out, like that. And it will just, and it comes in 5 colours. This is the one cream which is not full of science, but there's a small pharmacy in Italy that started in 1500s called Santa Maria Novella. So they do a skincare range. They have 2 things I love so much. Exfoliator, which I'm using a lot at the moment. This is an almond-based exfoliator, but just smell it and feel it.
I love almond.
And it's just exquisite. It's a really lovely exfoliator. And they have this thing called Crema F, which is based on avocados. But it's a, when you said, give me a lovely moisturiser. Yeah, darling, give me your hand.
Oh, I love the smell of that.
It's just, and now you're, you know, when you're pregnant, you have to be careful.
Don't waste it, you can't get it unless you get it.
I know, but it's just, I love it so much.
So this is a moist, oh, it feels good.
It's just a moisturiser.
What does this
cost? It's got no SPF, it's got nothing in it. I bought this yesterday because one of my viewers said there's a very good BB cream, because I was doing a BB or CC cream, anti-aging one in light. So this is a tinted moisturiser basically with SPF 30. But it's just such a nice cream to put on, give you protection from the sun.
And it's Superdrug own brand.
Superdrug own brand. When I go to makeup, I find you really want to find high street buys for people, but I generally think the use of colour is not good. And you have to go to expensive makeup to find great colours. So this, you know, Maybelline one, it happens to be a red that I wear as a kind of washed out red. But if I look at the eye colours, there aren't many eye colours in high street brands that I really like. I usually end up going to a more expensive one. But still, there's too much choice. So makeup is a frustrating, tough thing to get right. And that's why I'm working on it. So we'll see what happens.
Amazing.
Okay.
That was fab.